Okay, now we're officially all set. I'm going to thank you again for coming out to the Bennington Ballet Parade. This is a beautiful afternoon. Let's give a round of applause to the town of Bennington and the fire department for putting this on year after year. And leading the parade today is the Bennington Police Department, the Old Bennington Police, Vermont State Police, and the Bennington County Sheriff's Department. And if you're down here in the four corners, you picked a good spot because once they come out through, we're going to have a ceremony to honor a few people and to introduce some of the folks that made this happen. Let's hear it for the Bennington Police, the Old Bennington Police, Vermont State Police, and the Bennington County Sheriff's Department. And just behind them, we have the Bennington Fire Department Past Chief, Erwin Madison, and the Grand Marshal, Ben Patton. Thank you very much, guys. Another round of applause for our police departments. Next we have the Mount Anthony High School Marching Band. Let's hear it for them. And in this Carbone Ford Mustang, we've got Ben Patton. He'll be joining us a little later. He's our Grand Marshal. And the Bennington Fire Department Color Guard. Members of the Bennington Fire Department. Department Officers Chief Jimmy Wright. Deputy Chief Howard Cohen. Assistant Chief Jeffrey Santarcangelo. Eagle Hose Company Captain William Clark. Putnam Hose Company Captain Chad Prentice. Stark Hose Company Captain Chris Deary. And Hook and Ladder Company, Captain Tim Kinney. And behind them, you'll see the Putnam Hose Truck, the Hook and Ladder Truck, the Eagle Hose Truck, Stark Hose Truck, and the Hazmat Truck. All rise for the singing of the national anthem by Kate Winhall.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you very much, Kate. I'm going to ask you to please stay standing as we remember the following people. Let's have a moment of silence. Robert Bumley, an honorary member of the Stark Coast Company. Tracy Knight and Lindy Lynch, great supporters of the Bennington Fire Department and the town of Bennington. Let's have a moment of silence. Thank you very much. And now for taps. Thank you very much, everyone. And now to move on to the Grand Marshal for this event, Mr. Ben Patton. Ben Patton, for 22 years you stood here and thanked many organizations for their service. And now it's time for the Bennington Fire Department to say, Ben Patton, thank you for 22 years of service to us and the citizens of Bennington. Ben, you were born in Middletown, Connecticut, and you grew up in Cobalt, Connecticut, and graduated from Xavier High School. You then went to Southern Vermont College here in Bennington, where you graduated as valedictorian for your class. You then started your radio career with WGNA in Albany. After moving to another radio station in Rutland, you found yourself at WBTN here in Bennington. After the Bennington Fire Department Battle Day Committee lost their parade announcer who moved out of the area, B.J. Maroney brought your name to the table. He then talked to you, and you have been a part of the Bennington Battle Day celebration ever since. In 2001, you also became our Las Vegas night DJ, which you are also still doing today. The Bennington Fire Department is very proud to make you our Grand Marshal of the 55th Annual Bennington Battle Day Weekend. And now the town of Bennington and the Bennington Fire Department would like to recognize Tracy Knight, the woman with a magnetic smile and incredible sense of humor. She played a big part in the annual Bennington Battle Day celebration. She always made sure the softball field was always booked for the games between Bennington Fire Department and the Bennington Police. Tracy often played in herself. If there was ever any problem, Tracy would move mountains to do whatever it took to fix the problem. The Bennington Fire Department and the town of Bennington have lost an incredible, amazing person, but we have all gained a beautiful guardian angel. We have someone here to honor Tracy Knight. Oh, here they come. Yep. Let's give a round of applause for Tracy Knight. I know she's watching down here today. All right, we're all set to go. Thank you, everyone. Let's continue on with this parade. All right, as they make their way down, let's give another round of applause to the Bennington Fire Department. Thank you, gentlemen. You always look nice this time of year. Yep. And past the viewing stage, we've got the Putnam Hose truck, the Hook and Ladder truck, the Eagle Hose truck, Stark Hose truck, and the Hazmat truck. They always do such a nice job polishing these things every year. You have that water back there?
The Hemmings truck is right on this flat down.
Okay. All right, and behind the behind the hazmat truck, we've got the Bennington Hemmings 1924 fire truck. This is from the Bennington Motor News. 1924. And we would like to welcome to Bennington the Governor of the State of Vermont, Phil Scott. And right behind the governor, we have a float that is sponsored by the Bennington Elks Lodge 567. It's the birthplace of Vermont hospitality, meets the second and fourth Tuesday at 125 Washington Ave. Let's give a round of applause for Bennington Elks Lodge 567. All right, nice job. Thank you very much. Behind the Bennington Elks Lodge, we have the Bennington Rescue Squad, members and float. It's the first, Bennington Rescue Squad first organized in April 1963. They responded to their first call June 23rd, 1963, and the rest is history. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, so I'm told that the rescue squad was called out for an emergency and they do not have their float. So let's give them our thoughts and prayers as they move forward. Thank you very much for the the work that they do. So this float coming up next is the Bennington Police Department, the first chartered municipal police department in the state of Vermont, founded in 1856. And they celebrate their 163rd anniversary with us this year. The Bennington Police Department. The Bennington Police Department, everybody. It looks like we've got Chief Doucette passing out ice pops over here on the side. Hey Cam, I think Stuart Hurd wants one over here. And right behind the Bennington Police Department, we've got the Micah Studio. The Micah Studio gives children the opportunity to learn healthy lifestyle habits through athletics while helping to foster positive relationships with peers and adults. Micah provides affordable cheerleading, baton, and gymnastics classes to youth. They also offer studio and lake summer camps, as well as birthday parties and playgroups. The studio offers a variety of classes to children 2 years old through the 12th grade. Let's give a round of applause to the Micah Studio. All right. We have the second Vice President of the Vermont State Firefighters Association, Mary Crawford, and the Secretary, Robert Slatner. One of the oldest firefighting organizations in the country, organized in the mid-1800s. And Mary Crawford is a Bennington Fire Department. Here comes the Twin State American Legion Band. Ladies and gentlemen, the Twin State American Legion Band. American Legion Band, Post 5 from Brattleboro, Vermont. Founded in 1953 by Wayne Davis Sr., the Chief and First Assistant, Kevin Madison II, Roger Hughes Jr. from the Bennington Rural Fire Department. Let's give him a round of applause. And there's a correction, the chief is Joe Hayes. Sorry about that. Let's give Joe Hayes a round of applause. Okay, one more round of applause for the Bennington Rural Fire Department. Next, approaching the viewing stage, we've got the VFW Color Guard and members.
Okay.
Once again, let's hear it for the VFW Color Guard and members. And we have Norm LeBlanc as the commander of the VFW Color Guard. Thank you, Norm. And this 1952 Jeep is driven by Steve Lynch. And ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Ben Penn. He's going to take over. It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Hi, Chris. You're doing a great job. You don't need me.
I'm ready for a beer now.
I guess I'll announce my retirement right here and let Chris take over. How about a hand for Chris Oldham, please? What a great job he did. Very, very nice. We appreciate it. Chris, thanks so much. I'll go grab a beer. You'll be fine. All right, we've got our 1952 Willys Jeep, the M38A1. Steve Leach, the owner. Wants everybody to join the VFW. Not a bad idea. Honoring all our Vietnam veterans and also the Cold War veterans. Got our American Legion Commander, Post 13 right here in Bennington. Let's have a nice hand for Post 13. And don't forget our American Legion celebrating 100 years this year, established back in 1919. We appreciate all they do for the Bennington community. Thank you so much. as we continue through section 2. Where's our Poppy Queen? Stick your hand out the window. There we go. I'd like to thank our Unit 13 for being here, and the Poppy Queen. Our disabled American veterans, chapter number 4. Appreciate them being here today as they head towards the reviewing stand. Hey, I know you. Make sure you're waving. Give that good parade wave like you're supposed to. All right, we have our Vietnam veterans coming down, Chapter 601 in Bennington, welcoming all brothers and sisters who served in Vietnam between February 28th of 1961, May 7th of 1975, or any duty location from August 5th, 1964 to May 7th, 1975. And they've got a nice float coming right behind that. We'd like to thank them for being here today as well. And we've got a bus coming down from Green Mountain Lines. They were founded back in 2004, celebrating 15 years of service to the Bennington area. And inside the bus are Navy veterans of the Vietnam War. Please make sure that you let them feel welcome here as they come through. We appreciate their service. Now we have members coming from the USS Bennington. There you go. Toss it good. Ah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Now coming to the reviewing stand, the Springfield Kilty Band, located in Springfield, Massachusetts, established back in 1917, one of the longest running pipe bands in U.S. history. Purpose of the band to engage in activities and programs as well as improve all aspects of bagpipe music, as well as piping and drumming with respect to both pipe band and individual playing. Their goal to focus greater public appreciation and understanding of piping and drumming, and to create and promote bonds of fellowship and camaraderie among pipers and drummers. The Springfield Kilty Band. And right behind that is the Adams Alert Fire Department, founded back in 1876. They're an all-volunteer organization from Adams, Massachusetts. Not quite sure how we fought fires if you guys were pulling it like that now. Come on. Although I do like you riding up there, just be careful, all right? You got a seatbelt on? All right. Want to make sure you're safe up there. Here comes Girl Scout Troop number 58007. And me being a former Girl Scout leader, We appreciate the Girl Scouts very much. Thanks for being here. Wave. Parade wave. Parade, even though I did not do this when I was coming down the parade route. We've got daisies, K through 1, brownies, 2 through 3, juniors 4 and 5, cadets 6, 7, and 8. So thank you very much for the Girl Scout Troop 58007. Here comes the Yankee Doodle American Legion Band. In the winter of 1927, Fort Crailo Post 471 of the American Legion at Rensselaer organized a senior drum and bugle corps consisting of its own members. Since all of the members of the drum corps were active Legionnaires, they put all their effort into making their musical organization an outstanding part of the American Legion, both at the state and national levels. The Yankee Doodle Band, like the old drum corps of 1927, also gained a reputation in American Legion circles and elsewhere. The first year it was formed as a band was 1936, where it entered the American Legion State Music Contest in Syracuse and won second place. As an element of the American Legion Fort Crailo Post in 471 in Rensselaer, this traditional American wind band ensemble has a rich and storied heritage as a musical ambassador of the Capital District. It is the Yankee Doodle American Legion Band. And right behind them is the Vermont State National Guard. Let's give it up for the Guard. Composed of the Vermont Army National Guard and Air National Guard, collectively known as the Green Mountain Boys, even though women have been included in service since the mid-1950s. And we have the equipment of the National Guard as well. Got our big truck, the Bravo Troop 172 CAV. And right behind them, ending up section number 2, is the Rupert Fire Department. We appreciate them being here today. Can you get the person on the other side to wave a little bit, or are you just going to sit there and not smile or do anything? Come on, a little wave would help here. Now we start off section number 3. Our Crusading Through the Seasons, Cancer Center Community Crusaders. It'll be just like I'm singing to you, Mary. All right? The Bennington Fire Department would like to thank the Cancer Center Community Crusaders for the dedicated work that you have provided to the people of Bennington and the surrounding area. Since your group was started 6 years ago, you have raised nearly $300,000 for the Southwestern Vermont Regional Center Cancer Patients Resource Fund and for cancer research. And for this, the Bennington Fire Department would like to dedicate this 2019 Bennington Battle Day celebration to your group. Thank you for your service. The Cancer Center Community Crusaders. All right, Mary, get back to work now. Go grade those fire trucks now. Wow, somebody's being harsh, whoever that was. Holy cow. Let him walk. Again, let's have a nice hand for our Cancer Center Community Crusaders. Thank you, folks, for all you do. Now heading to the reviewing stand, Southwestern Vermont and Dartmouth Hitchcock Partnership, Powerful Medicine. We appreciate them being here for today. Nice toss. I bet you can't hit one of them up here. All right, here we go. Weak. That's all right, you tried. Comes our Air Court number 42 Clowns, and the head clown driving it. So we appreciate that, very nice. Looking good. Oh yeah. I made fun of these people up on the parade route before when I was driving down. Should have had a slice of pie for me as I was coming through. But this is our Battle of the Pies winners right here. Congratulations. Although next time a slice would be nice. Thank you. All right, here comes the Fiesta Band from Mechanicville, New York. And you can tell it's the Fiesta Band by their red cummerbunds, also their black ties, white hats, and their white shirts as they head through. They've been coming to the parade for years and years and years. We love them every single year. The Fiesta Band from Mechanicville, New York. And heading to the reviewing stand right now, our neighbors to the north, just a little bit, the North Bennington Fire Department, organized and incorporated in 1834. They are the oldest active volunteer department in the state, celebrating their 185th year in 2019. And Chief Ed Myers has been chief for 184 of that. Congratulations, Ed Myers. Actually, Chief Myers has been in charge for the last 28 years, and these guys and girls are really tired. Oh, who gets to ring the bell? That's all right. I like that. Oh, there we go, the guy in the middle. Here comes some of the apparatus of North Bennington Fire Department, the brush unit. Truck 58 with the cold water support team. And their truck number 56. Comes our motorcycle hog riders. Here's our Catamount Pipe Band, located in Montpelier, Vermont, celebrating its 20th year in 2019. Vermont's premier Scottish bagpipe band, an intergenerational organization dedicated to the preservation and promotion of Celtic music, tradition, and culture. In addition to enriching the community as cultural ambassadors, their members are committed to honing their skills through performance and competition. We'd also like to thank our Irish dancers for dancing through. We appreciate that. And right before that, the Boy Scout troop number 353. And heading towards us now is the Bank of Bennington, with locations in Bennington, Arlington, Manchester, and Rutland. And they've got candy, so it's even better. How you doing, Doug? Nice to see you. And we've got their float right behind it. And right behind that, we have Trish's Auto Detailing. Detailing services for automotive, aircraft, and boat. And candy. And right behind them is the Fire Department of Arvin Hart, part of the Stillwater Fire District, founded in July of 1954, and they're celebrating their 65th year in 2019. Congratulations to Arvin Hart Fire Company in the Stillwater Fire District. And right behind that is the Heritage Family Credit Union, with 11 locations, including Bennington, Manchester, Rutland, Fairhaven, Brandon, Ludlow, Londonderry, and also Hooksett, New Hampshire. And we thank them for being here today. The Moodish Drum and Fife in Moodish, Connecticut, organized in 1860 and incorporated in 1892, is the oldest continuous drum and fife corps in the country. The corps played at the dedication of the Washington Monument on February 21st, 1885. President Chester A. Arthur invited them to the White House, and there they played a few selections and individually presented to the president. They also played at the Bennington Battle Monument and then performed and played for President William Henry Harrison during the evening at the Grand Hotel in Saratoga Springs. The Moodish Drum and Fife Corps marched to a slower beat, distinguishing them from other musical groups and allowing them the opportunity to play the music with added volume and intensity. Many of the drums in this corps are 200 years old. Currently, the Corps routinely performs their parades in Rhode Island, New York, Massachusetts, and of course right here in Bennington, Vermont. The Corps placed first recently at the 4th of July parade in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. Moonis Drum and Fife Corps. And we have our Friends of the Bennington Battlefield, a group dedicated to the preservation and development of the location of the pivotal battle which took place August 16, 1777. I'd like to thank them for being here this afternoon. Now we start off section number 4 with the Eagles Club State President T. Carl Hubbard. Thank you very nice that you waved. We like that. Thank you. Then we know whether you're Carl or they're Carl. So thank you. Appreciate that. And now we have from Boston, Massachusetts, the Boston Windjammers. Started out as the Southeastern Massachusetts Community Concert Band that began in March of 1976 in Franklin, Massachusetts. In 1991, they established the Boston City Band. Its first marching performance was July 4th, 1992 in Natick, Massachusetts. And now the Boston Windjammers, players come from all over Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and New Hampshire, and share passion in sharing live music with the public. And here comes our Shaftesbury Fire Department. We appreciate them being here. Chief Joe Vatican, all volunteer force and 2 stations. We appreciate them being here. Joe, thank you. He looks very intense, like real intense. Like I couldn't say anything to make him smile, not at all. Wow, he's good. He is good. And look at the guys behind him. They're just like him, too. They're not smiling at all. All right, maybe this guy over here, like second to last here. Maybe he's smiling just a little bit. And we've got the apparatus as well from Shaftesbury right behind it. They have distinctive colors, and you can tell when they are fighting a fire. All right, so just to let you know, the Battle of the Pies that we had earlier, there are pies at 423 Main Street, which is farther up the road from here, from the center of town. They are doing pie slices for sale. So if you're looking to get a slice of pie, you can do that at 423 Main Street in Bennington. Again, they're not selling full pies, they're selling slices. So if you are interested, you can head up there. And if you end up getting an extra one and you want to bring it down for me and Jeff and Rick here, we'd be more than happy to eat pie. So if you want to get one and bring it down before the parade's over, we'd be very happy. We'd like to thank the Shaftesbury Fire Department for being here, Engine 3. And of course that driver's going to wave right now because I just said it. How about in the back? No, they don't even know what car they're in. Joe has them trained very well. Nobody smiles. All right, we've got a float sponsored by our Girl Scout troop, 30462. So we'd like to thank them for being. You guys can all wave. That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. There you go. There you go. It's okay. We're good with that. We also have a float sponsored by the Philmont Fire Department, started in 1896 as a volunteer fire company. as it still does today, Chief Mark Beaumont of the Philmont Fire Department. We'd like to thank the folks from Manchester for bringing their ladder truck with them today. Thank you very much. That's very nice. Oh, got a little wave besides, even better. See, you're still part of the parade. There you go. That's right. Damn straight you are. That's right. But we can't have you sitting here. Got to get going. Their tower one, oh, don't hit the one back there. Philmont will be very upset. And you don't want to upset Philmont because you don't never know what they're going to do. All right, next up, the North Shaft Lions Club, chartered back in 1953. A group with over 93 members, also with the Arlington Lions Club, made up of volunteers from North Bennington and Shaftesbury. The North Shaft Lions Club joined by members of the District 45 Lions from all over Vermont. Now this year's float is themed North Shaft Lions Club Knights of the Blind. In 1950, Helen Keller challenges the Lions to be her Knights of the Blind. They continue that duty today through vision screening and eyeglass donation to the community. You can see their stuff all over town. There's a box there. Put your set of glasses in that you really don't need. Lions' mission includes conquering 5 issues facing our communities, which are sight and hearing, diabetes awareness, hunger, pediatric cancer, and the environment. The Arlington Lions and North Shafts Lions Club support their community through programs like Sand Pails for Seniors, Chili Fest, Food from the Heart, Oktoberfest, and many other activities. The Arlington Lions, North Shaft Lions would like to thank the Bennington firefighters and all the firefighters in the community of North Bennington and Shaftesbury. The Lions' mission is We Serve. Thank you very much for being here, and a great float that you have here. Make sure you're marking them down pretty good, all right? My voters up there.
Hey, get that thing going.
It's a guy helping you, that's what it is.
Eddie.
Nice, nice. You just hit that person in the head. That was great. We could have used that about an hour ago, but we'll take it now. Thank you. Wow, that was pretty good. I can't see a thing now. Now this, from Robert Kilpack, is a 1922 Model T fire truck. Get a load of that as he comes through. That's gorgeous. He looks like he's going to fight a fire right now. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. Okay, this is one of my favorite bands right here. Because I'm from Connecticut, they're from Deep River, they're from Connecticut. We're both kind of together here. It's the Deep River Junior Ancient Fife and Drum Corps, formed back in 1955, consisting of an 18-member corps, dedicated musicians. Now remember, this is their motto. If the music's too loud, then they're doing it right. The Deep River Junior Ancient Fife and Drum Corps. And next up is the Arlington Fire Department in Arlington, Vermont, serving the towns of Arlington, Sandgate, and Sunderland. We have the Arlington fire truck right behind them. Their engine tanker 76. And we have our South Shire Battle Cats, flat track roller derby. Matter of fact, they have a home bout next Saturday at Reynolds Gilchrist Skating Rink in Hoosick Falls against the Twin State Vixens. We don't like them at all. But let's have a nice hand for our flat track roller derby team, the South Shire Battle Cats. I would not want to be checked by any of them. Okay, this should be interesting if he doesn't kill him. Nice. Very nice. Unfortunately, she was killed by the Jeep that ran her over from behind. Now coming through from Stevens, the auto dealership, North Street in Bennington. Northside Drive, sorry, Northside Drive. We are 4 sections down. This is our 5th and final section. They started at Scott Street at Safford. Heading towards the reviewing stand right now is the Cambridge Band. This community band, founded in 1853, and since that time has made annual appearances as a marching and concert unit, except during wartime. The Cambridge Band is one of the oldest continuous community bands in America, a very talented and dedicated group, and they're from New York State. Here they are. It is the Cambridge Community Band. Here comes our friends from North Hoosick. The North Hoosick Fire Department, founded on May 1st of 1947. Starting it off with their emergency vehicle, squad number 23. And again, North Hoosick pretty distinguishable with their yellow equipment. And their yellow truck number 235 from North Hoosick. Now we have fire apparatus from Hoosick Falls, truck number 171. They were established back in 1847 as a fire district. 172 years ago. It must look like fireworks every time they head to a fire with that thing spinning in the front. Town of Rutland Fire Department, organized back in 1968. We thank them for being here with their engine number 1. Thank you for coming. That's right, you might get an extra few points. Make sure you're pointing at them up here in the reviewing stand. They're doing such a good job. And now we have our Bennington Little League Under 10 Vermont State Champions. Congratulations. Yeah. Give yourselves a nice hand. And the vehicle being driven is from the Bennington Auto Mall. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you, All-Stars. Nice job. And now we have our crossover cloggers. I got to tell you, that takes talent to be able to dance like that while you're moving and actually stay in the same place. Very, very good. Thank you, ladies, for coming. We appreciate it. Doing a great job. How about a little spin around here? Come on. Guess not. I tried. That might make them sick. All right, here comes Pownell Valley Fire Department. We appreciate them for being at the parade today. More Pownell Valley East Company E2 truck. Thank you very much. Oh, got a little wave there. Thank you. Don't forget, if you're looking for a piece of pie, you can get it at 423 Main Street in Bennington. The Battle of the Pies are on sale up there, so if you are interested, head up to 423 Main Street, grab yourself a slice. Now we have our volunteer fire department from Pownell, Vermont. Ladies look very happy in the front there, smiling, very nice. Wave, it's just a wave. There we go, very nice. You probably got an extra 3 points up here from the judges. Thank you very much. And the flag waver looking beautiful in the front there. No, not you, sir. The little one in the middle. I know you're looking, it's fine. And those flowers look very good on you, sir. Very nice. Here comes their fire apparatus as well. Kind of limey, greeny, orangish. Truck 15. Thank you for being here at the Bennington Battle Day Parade. Little nod and wave and you're ready to go. Got the tanker truck right behind it, 919. The Hannaford's Volunteer Fife and Drum Corps formed in 1975 by Gerd and Ruth Summer as a bicentennial project. The Corps name comes from Captain Nathaniel Hannaford, who fought during the War of 1812. At the Hannaford's Fife and Drum from Underhill, Vermont, here are their goals. There are 4 of them: to provide educational opportunities in music, to continue the tradition of early military music, to provide an opportunity for citizenship development, and to provide an opportunity for social interaction. It's the Hannaford's Volunteer Fife and Drum Corps. Now coming towards the reviewing stand right now, Greater Bennington Peace and Justice Center. We'd like to thank them for being here this year in the Bennington Battle Day Parade. Now heading through our Rights and Democracy group. I'd like to thank them for being here with their float. Try and keep that down so it doesn't flip up on you there. That's right. Here comes our Rotary on a fire truck. That's pretty good to do. I like that. Bennington Rotary from Bennington, Vermont. Rotary International, thank you for being here at the Bennington Battle Day Parade. And right behind them are the Woodford Snowbusters, started in 1984. So that means they're 35 years old this year. If you go on their website, you can sign up for their newsletter and get involved. You know, we do have a little bit of snow here, so it certainly does help. Nice toss. And then Batman's right behind with the Batmobile. Is that Robin on the other side there? There you go. Now here comes the Farmer Veteran Coalition of Vermont and their float. There you go. Can you get hurt away? No? Thanks for coming, folks. We appreciate it. Don't forget, next year, at the Bennington Battle Day Parade, it's the big parade where all the fire people get together. The Vermont State Convention will be here in Bennington next year, so there'll be a lot of fire trucks in this parade coming up. I'd like to thank that nice race car there. Looks like it's the number 5, thank you. A lot of sponsors, Cross Auto, LeBlanc's. I don't know how they get all that stuff on there. I don't know how they say them all. And now we have a float from TJ's Fish Fry located on Depot Street in Bennington. I'd like to thank them for being here as well. And now we've reached the end of the Bennington Battle Day Parade. Folks, thanks a lot for being here. Another hand for my man Chris Oldham, who took over before I got down here. And thank you very much for being here at the Bennington Battle Day Parade. We'll see you back here next, what is it, August? The 3rd Sunday in August. That's when we'll be back together. Get everybody together, we'll be fine. Thanks. Wait a minute. Big hand for our folks that set up our audio today, Clockwork Studios. Let's have a nice hand for them as well. They did such a good job. Got me all the way up the street and all the way down the street. It was awesome. Thank you so much.